What's up, great people? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how y'all feeling today. Drop some cities where y'all from, where y'all watching at. And we are about to find some videos to react to. Some videos. Which one is this? Did I go to? Oh no, this is the right one. Okay. I think we ready. I don't think I want to watch day 20 versus 20. I ain't even been getting a good reaction from their videos anyways. Nah, they went to the wrong one. Oh. It's usually the second one, if I'm right. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm ready. With the slightest idea of a video that I want to watch. Won't be outside, but a lot. How I deal with depression. It's only 2 minutes. I think I did that one already though too. Oh my shit. Let's see what's going on.
Whether you're a professional or simply take pride in tackling your own outdoor projects, Harbor Freight offers cordless,
restricted area, and multiple of them broke into the Capitol. This is absolutely insane. Listen to this.
The Justice Department just released the bombshell report that we've been waiting for. What actually happened on January 6th? The
Oh, what happened? What actually happened?
FBI had 26 confidential human sources there that day. 26. A confidential human
26. So they had some informants there.
source is a guy the FBI pays to spy for them. Of the 26 confidential human sources who were in D.C. on Jan 6th, 4 entered the Capitol during the riot. An additional 13 entered the restricted area around the Capitol. So more than a dozen FBI spies participated in the so-called insurrection.
And what they get them in? No trouble, I see. That's crazy. For sure.
A bunch of them broke into the Capitol. Their own inspector general says this is what happened. But that's not what they told you when they testified under oath.
But you already know. They lie. They got the right to lie, though. we gotta face penalties, we gotta do it all, but they get to lie.
Those who were there in an undercover capacity on January 6th, how many were there?
Again, I'm not sure that I can give you that number as I sit here. I'm not sure there were undercover agents on scene.
I thought I heard you say you didn't know whether there were FBI agents or informants or human sources in the Capitol or in the vicinity on January 6th. Did I misunderstand you? I thought that's what you said.
Well, I referred very specifically to undercover agents.
Yeah.
I thought you said that they wasn't there or that wasn't the case. But now it's something different. It's always something different with the government and all the stuff that goes on. It's crazy.
And so are you acknowledging then there were undercover agents?
As I sit here right now, I do not believe there were undercover agents on scene.
So now that we know that, listen.
Bruh. He just said they was, but I'm not acknowledging that they was. Like, was it or was it not? What's the answer?
To this.
When we talk about Donald Trump, he is so consumed with legacy. He, President Obama's legacy is so untarnished and his is so tainted. And President Obama, just lives rent-free.
Hey, for Trump, his is going to be, he about the dollar. The mighty dollar. As long as he get out this White House way richer than he went in, I don't think he care. The connections that he made while he in this White House is nuts. The ultimate networking that he been doing.
In Donald Trump's brain, and I think a lot of this has to do with he wants to erase history. He is a person who was impeached for inciting an insurrection in our country. That is what happened, and so he is doing all this, in my view. Remember, we all saw it, and he wants.
He's talking about he want to erase history. He don't care about the history. He ain't erasing it, but I did see that they trying to get some bank back to him. If they was
wants us to forget what we saw with our own eyes.
Not just forget, give them money.
In giving the money, it's almost like they were wronged, right? Yeah. So everything is about erasing what he did and sort of trying to do rehab.
Talking about they were wronged. They didn't do nothing wrong. Everything they did was right, I'm guessing. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not sure, though.
Rehabilitate his reputation and his legacy.
What's so hard about understanding that Trump, this is what it is, Trump wants to give almost $2 billion to people who attacked the Capitol and killed a policeman.
So if you
and almost killed the vice president and caused tremendous damage. What is so hard to understand?
It's not hard.
And it's your money.
It's not hard to understand at all.
That's crazy. And to get away with it. Did it already pass already? I'm not sure.
That we live in a democracy.
In this country, people fought and died for the right to vote, to be able to get this information and vote. Isn't it your responsibility as a citizen to be civically?
Before we get into the real stuff about the medicine and Mark Cuban, I just had to make a comment on that. This is absolutely insane. It's like they don't even know what the hell really happened.
They just don't want to admit that the government is wrong and Trump really didn't play much of a factor here. It doesn't try to make it look like this was a setup. So rather than admit like this was a setup, they're like, oh, Donald Trump.
Yep. When people wrong, they always try to dance around the questions. And that's all, that's all that happens. Just let me dance around this. Oh, this is that. Let me dance around this. Let me admit to it. But then, oh no, that's not what I'm saying.
Trump is paying people who are bad people for doing something bad. Basically saying that this is not in favor of the American
It's like, can y'all even mention that it was FBI agents in this crowd of people? Can y'all mention that?
That's actually crazy.
They really wanted it to happen so that they could...
26.
Yeah. They would never admit that, though. But I thought it was funny how Sonny said, Obama lives rent-free in Trump's head.
It was a setup, Stuff like that, if that was all black people going to raid that, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened because they wouldn't have allowed it. You know how many inside men that they had on this? Like, they wouldn't have allowed it. at all. But they just so happen to allow this. And now, oh, if you was wronged on it, if something happened to you, since you helped me out, let me help y'all out.
Trump lives rent-free in your head. Y'all mention this man every single day.
The View is about to argue so hard. I've actually never seen them argue this much, guys.
And hey, Yanni, listen to this one. Billionaire Mark Cuban was a harsh critic of MAGA who campaigned for Vice President Kamala Harris in 2024. But yesterday he was with you-know-who, touting their partnership to expand generic drug coverage. Take a look.
I want to thank the leaders of several major pharmacies and generic drug.
Well, you know what it always comes down to when it's about the money. Trump going to China to get more money and more business. That's the difference between some of these billionaires. Like billionaires, they don't care. They don't care if you did them wrong, but if you got a deal for them where they can make money, they like, hey, we can have a conversation.
Makers who are partnering with us on this effort, including the co-founder of Cost Plus Drugs, Mark Cuban. Mark, thank you very much. Mark, looking good, Mark. Come here, Mark.
Marky Mark.
He on Ozempic. He's
We
skinny.
have the same thing, one thing in common. We want to make people better and keep them wealthy, right?
I think
right there. You heard that. You heard that. He snuck it in. He's like, oh, we got the same thing in common. We want to make people better and keep them wealthy. Keep them wealthy. That was the key word.
Than you, I've been the biggest proponent of TrumpRx.com. And the reason for that is Republicans want cheaper drugs, independents want cheaper drugs, Democrats want cheaper drugs, and together, I think we're going to do something special.
TrumpRx.com, bro. Trump said, I am putting my hands in everything. Medicine, telephones, everything I'm putting my hands on.
Now, what could be the problem with unity? Y'all preach every day about how, oh, well, Trump and the Republicans divide the nation and all this. But I already know y'all are about to grill Mark Cuban for making drugs more affordable for American people who cannot afford them, something you also complain about all the time. But now that people are coming in unity who don't agree at all, you're going to get mad just because you don't like Trump. And so you don't care about the American people.
No, definitely. If it's a deal, it's something. It is something that need to be dealt with because the medicine industry the drug industry is nuts. The prices of them and the insurance companies and all of them is just eating crazy.
People and how this is going to help them and they're going to be able to get drugs for cheaper. You just care about hating Trump.
What makes Cost Plus Drugs different is that when you click through TrumpRx to our site, not only will you see a great price, but you'll see our actual cost and that we only mark it up 15%. And what makes this incredible, Mr. President, all the volume and all the people that are going to come from the site, as our volumes go up, our costs go down, which means we'll be ending up charging less to people over a period of time. So this is a special announcement. This is a special partnership. 559 of those drugs are ours.
Oh, no, that's amazing, though, for sure. As people buy, the price go down. Like, what's better than that, to be honest? I ain't got nothing to say about that.
We're really excited to be.
Like you don't, that's why I say I can not like you, but if it's an opportunity, like you say, to help, and it's all about they getting richer too at the same time. But but if it's an opportunity to help people and change an industry, because this medicine industry is nuts. I don't know everything about it, so I can't say like, oh, I know this, I know that, but what I'm hearing from this not bad.
Part of this. Thank you so much for having me. And I'll turn it over to Chris Klum. That's who Donald Trump is. I've known him for 25 years. I'm never going to say we were best friends, but he is the most unethical, lacks character, dishonest, person I've ever done business with or worked with. That's who Donald Trump.
That campaign money was talking right there.
But he doesn't need it.
No, he doesn't need it. But he did announce that he was trying to work with Kamala so he could do the drug thing. So it's interesting. I remember when.
But that he can still feel that way. But like if the opportunity is there to, help people, that's what I'm saying. Like if the opportunity is there, I can still feel the way that I feel. But if the opportunity is there to help people, it's still there. No matter who his name is just on it. That don't necessarily mean he's controlling it or he just want his name on it. At the end of the day, he just want a part of it too.
Trump won, he was like, well, I'd still be open to working with Trump. So he did say that. After trashing him and bashing him the entire campaign in favor of Kamala Harris, he did say he wanted to work with Trump.
Dishonest and unethical is crazy, though.
Yeah, why would you do business
wasn't
with someone
saying
like
that, bro.
Why would you do business?
It's because that's how you do business. Unfortunately, like you got to do business with people like that. You ain't gonna do business if you don't do business with people like that, because that's just some people do business like that.
Someone like that, right?
That's true. If you think someone's a liar and no character, why would you do business with them?
We'll work with Trump RX. I mean, it's incredible. It's stupendous. It's like the most incredible program ever. And so we're excited.
Yeah, but they're going to say whatever for the bad, because he partnership in this crazy. I'm not necessarily, they're changing something. So they benefiting crazy. So, but that's business people do it all the time. It's just like when two companies merge. It's like banks kind of, because banks merge all the time. Yeah, I don't like this bank, but if I'm in a hardship and it's going down and this bank could buy me, let's make it happen. But it's like any partnership that, get formed. I mean, when you're in competition with somebody, any competition, like that's just, and they form together. When the other one buy
to offer them our API so that they'll be able to download our daily prices. So when they go down, everybody benefits. Plus, I like what they're doing with the MFNs because, as I mentioned in my comments, our brand drugs are more expensive because PBMs are involved. And with Trump RX and the MFN program, that allows...
The guy just flipped the script, man.
So this guy says the Trump RX is the most wonderful program ever, and it's from the person that you say is corrupt, dishonest, and lacks character.
This shit's confusing.
And you're excited to work with them.
And it helps the American people.
Oh, man, I remember Marky right here, man.
It's not necessarily that confusing. It's business. The more you do business and the more you understand business, you understand how corrupt and how confusing and how crazy it is.
With them glasses.
This was absurd.
He said he looked like Rosie O'Donnell.
We thought he was going Caitlyn Jenner. But okay, guys, The View hates it, and I've never seen them argue this much before. It's about to get insane.
First of all, you lie down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. All right.
That's this world though. That's how it is. It's about the almighty dollar. And he got an opportunity, he got a connection with the drugs that he wanna be a part of, to be able to sell to the mass of people, and he know who gonna produce it.
And I like Mark Cuban. I've always liked him, but this is a mistake. And once Trump puts his name on prescriptions, we're all gonna die. Okay?
Yeah.
He put his name on the Trump.
Well, the thing is, we all gonna die either way. So, what's the solution to keep paying these high prices?
The shuttle, the Trump vodka, the Trump University, the Trump Hotel,
Trump Steaks,
and my
too.
favorite, the casinos that all went bankrupt.
Yeah. The drugs
do not go there,
The drugs
Mark.
don't actually have his name. They're existing drugs.
Whatever.
It's a
If he's
marketplace for them.
involved with it.
No, I literally...
Wait,
A
what is
medication that I had to take for IVF is a tenth of the price on Trump RX. Whatever, it's tacky that his name is on it. Mark Cuban has dedicated his life to bringing down prescription drug costs. The average family, 1/3 of Americans, cut back on essential foods and utilities to be able to cover their prescription drug costs.
But people ignore. You so mad that his name is on it, but you gotta understand business. That's really just what it comes down to. And like you're saying, his name is just on it. He's just a marketplace. Once it's out there, anybody will be able to make a marketplace. Because now they created it. Now everybody got to compete with it. It's going to force the prices down.
You're not going to convince me that just because Trump's involved, we should be like, screw it, don't bring down prescription drug costs.
If he's going to make a profit out of it, don't take it.
I completely agree with that.
She is mad at, but you know, this show is to create confusion. She's talking about if you're making a profit out of it, I don't want it, but she's still smiling though. Like, he making a profit out of a lot of stuff. He making a profit out of just being a president, so it's too late.
I agree with you, Joy. No, he is a failed businessman, and if you heard what...
He's not a failed businessman at all. Y'all just don't understand business. Y'all sitting right here, y'all TV hosts, y'all don't have the thought process to understand business. Business come with failure.
He said, we both want to make people wealthy. He didn't say
so
healthy.
I should pay 10 times more for my
wealthy,
medication.
He said healthy first. He said both of them. You only heard that one part. But he definitely said both of them. But I pointed out that earlier that he said wealthy too. But he said both of them.
To me, that there's something in it for him. This is not a well-intentioned person.
The presidency is something he cashes in on, Sonny, but what this does is it helps
Sarah,
American
he is not a
people.
well-intentioned person. He is not doing this from out of the
guys
goodness
are
of his heart.
It's about to get rough on here right now, guys.
There's nothing he can do.
There's nothing he can do that this TDS having idiot is gonna ever be in favor of. Oh, it doesn't matter if he sells it to people and they're poor. It's bad for them. It's bad for them, ma'am.
I thought they were for the poor.
Ma'am.
But what's the solution? That's the main thing. Like, we need a solution. What's happening now can't continue to happen. The drug industry can't continue to charge the prices that they're charging.
He's saying that it's going to make people wealthy because they're not going to be spending a fraction of the cost that they've been spending on prescription drugs. You claim to be so smart and knowledgeable, but you have no comprehensive skills to decipher what is being said there. Obviously, there's something in it for him.
We're playing the triple.
That's business.
He's a billionaire offering a service and undercutting the market. So then all the business that people will spend on prescription drugs will come to his business and put his business at the top, which is a win for him. Also, by
it's an Amazon type of thing. I'm gonna make pennies on billions of people.
Helping him, he's gonna help you, help him, help you.
We can't help it.
Duh. Of course, there's something in it for him. You fucking idiot. It's business.
We know that we were paying triple the price that people were paying in Europe.
Yeah.
So if we know that, why would we continue to get effed if you care about the people in the United States?
Oh, that means there's something in it for him. Well, yes, Trump gives you the marketplace.
But you know what?
All of you get to sell, right? Now, let me break this down for you. So this is...
But, at the same time, that's like you hosting this show. It's something in it for you. You getting paid. But she don't understand business. She only understand, popularity or what he's not doing or how you feel about him. Like, it ain't about how you feel about somebody. It's about what's he's solving a problem. If it work or if it don't work, it's still a solution that nobody's coming up with, that nobody's doing.
Understandable for the morons who don't fucking get it. Okay, Trump gives you the marketplace. Mark Cuban comes with the product. So now people who need prescription drugs say, hey, Trump gave us a website to get cheap drugs. Mark Cuban is supplying the drugs. Thank you, Trump. Okay, so we thank Trump for giving people the platform.
That's what they don't want.
We thank Mark Cuban for selling the drugs. It's a win-win for both of them, you fucking idiot. Duh, there's something in it for them.
You know what? This might hurt her husband's business.
Ooh, I ain't think of that.
Okay.
I ain't think of that.
Is it help
Sarah, he is not a
people?
well-intentioned person. He is not doing this from out of the
guys
goodness
are
of his heart.
No.
Doing this to make money.
Like your husband.
But everybody is. You're hosting the show. You're saying what you're saying to make money.
This country, and we pay the most for drugs.
Could be
the people that are
involved.
literally suffering illnesses and cannot pay for their medicine. I can't think of a sicker business model. Bring down the prices, and if you're going to get results on this, call it Donald Trump medicine. I don't care what you're doing.
There are countries all over this world, especially in Scandinavia, that have national health insurance.
Correct.
They do not want to have that.
New
That
Jersey,
would bring
like
down the cost of drugs and health care.
But
they don't want that.
They have
call that
concepts of a
socialism.
plan, Joy, and right now this is a plan. plan,
so
I'm going to go with
naive,
it.
the two of you. Wow.
But that's a good point too, though. National health care is something that do need to be talked about, though, too. But bringing the drug price do need to be talked about, too, which I guess will help bring the health care conversation.
So if I may speak, so you're saying that in the meantime, while he remains in office for the next 2 years, people should just not have access to cheaper drugs because Trump put his name on it?
Anything he touches is tainted. I don't trust it.
Today, I can literally...
She waving her hand up. I wonder what she about to say.
Order a prescription drug that I need for a tenth of the cost because of this, and it's not
Don't believe anything he says.
It's real. It is right there. I can.
You talking about you can't believe nothing he said, which I understand. You can't believe nothing he said, but at the end of the day, he's still gonna get stuff done. And if it's a solution that need to be solved, it need to be solved, with or without, because they're not automatically giving they're not giving the health care out. It's just not happening yet. When it's gonna happen, who knows? But if it's gonna happen, who knows?
Follow them.
What I wish they had done.
Damn, they don't.
Collectively.
Where he is now.
They can't do nothing collectively. It's too many different people. It's too many different opinions. Too many different money brackets.
Was that my
breaking the wall?
It's too many different. They're not in a situation that a lot of other people are in. They got health care. They're good.
I wish collectively they had found a way to make pharmacies where people could go in and get what they wanted, because generic drugs should be cheaper.
Yeah, of course.
And that was the whole thing with Mark Cuban. I think what people are responding to is the fact that his name is really
and his affiliation with
well, no. I think if it had been Mark Cuban's name on it, we would not be having this discussion.
Because touches is tainted.
But because
thank you.
But because people have been really sort of screwed over, right?
Definitely, but you've been screwed over by a lot of people. That's just what people do.
Over the last several years. I think that's what you're responding to. I don't think anybody's responding to not wanting cheaper drugs. I think it's responding
But I think
to
it's
just
easy
having
to say it at this table because we can all afford our drugs.
I want to know what's in it for Donald Trump.
But even if, honestly,
let me finish my point, and then y'all.
Easy to say at this table because we can all afford our drugs is the best point that they have made yet this far.
No, definitely. That's a very valid point. Very, very valid point.
Sonny's only argument, and Joy's only argument is it has Trump's name on it, it's tainted. But then Alyssa comes and says, well, you can go on there. The price is the price and it's on there. You can order it.
Today.
It makes it better. This guys, is a great time because they are being exposed. This is the whole agenda of the Democratic Party. They pretend to care about marginalized poor people. And now there's something that helps these people.
Yep. Definitely pretend. But they don't understand because they not in this situation no more. So
people comes out, well, it's from the right. Oh, so it's bad. So you actually don't care about the people. You care about getting credit for helping those people for your virtue signaling. That's exactly what they want.
Because y'all didn't do it. And she went, they said erasing history, erasing Obama's.
Obamacare. What about Obamacare, man? The Obamacare, man. Just make it cheaper.
We have to really look at this for what it is. They keep saying, what does Trump get out of it? Well, he gets a platform that he created as the president with his name on it that gives you the access and gateway to cheaper, affordable opportunities. That's what he gets out of it.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, he gets a lot out of it. He gets a lot of money out of it, and it is what it is at the end of the day. Created something, and this still needed to happen with or without. Health insurance need to be figured out too, but this right here is something that need to be figured out for sure.
His name is on it. That's what he gets out of it. I created the platform with my name as the president. Now I get all the credit. Mark Cuban may sell the product and he may get all the money and glory, but I get the credit. Of course there's something in it for him.
They said Trump is a failed businessman.
What? He got $1 billion. What is you talking about?
Gosh,
a bunch of shit we use around right now. They got names on it. We don't know where the hell they came from.
No.
He definitely not a failed businessman. They don't understand business to understand that.
And then Whoopi is trying to be, well, I wish they made a physical pharmacy that people could go to. Yeah, so all the people who are sick and ailed and can't get in their car and can't afford gas, yeah, that's definitely a great solution rather than just buy things for 1/10 of the price online.
Ship it to the house.
Ship to your house. Yeah, that makes so much sense, Whoopi, you freaking dummy. The only people on this panel...
They just, y'all a little aggressive on them. Everybody not, with that. That's y'all opinion. It is, they got their opinion and y'all got y'all opinion. You ain't got to call him a dummy now.
What's Blondie's name? I keep forgetting her name.
Sarah and Sarah. Yes.
Sarah, Alyssa, and Sarah, is that her name?
Yes.
They are the only ones on this panel being logical and being sense and taking their emotions out of it. Like she said, okay.
For drugs, I think it's responding.
But I think it's easy to say it at this table because we can all afford our drugs.
I want to know what's in it for Donald Trump.
But even if, honestly,
let me finish my point, and then y'all can go.
Why does that matter? It don't matter what's in it for him. What matters is the point that's what's getting solved.
Go back and
insufferable.
I just think that the better way to have done this would have been to have united the pharmacies and
because
said,
that's
listen,
easy.
if you need to come in, here's the card you need to take. Here's the card you need to bring. And you come in, and we'll take care of this. And all four of them could have gotten together to do this. All four of those folks who he's in bed with, the generic folks, could have allowed it. So there is money to be.
They didn't want to allow it. You think that they ain't been telling the pharmacies and the medicine companies to drop the price? They didn't want to. They don't want to. It's a business for them. It ain't the pharmacies. It's the medicine companies.
Made. There just is. Generics used to. Everybody's making a little money.
Obamacare, we had that. A lot of people benefited from that.
We
But
still
they're
have
screwing with that.
Obamacare.
They would love to get rid of that. It helps people.
Understood. Everything you all are saying is correct.
I would not want any American right now to be hesitant to buy drugs on this website because they're coming from an outside. It's a marketplace. It's not I mean.
Yes, but
these are drugs that are trustworthy.
I want to know what the people don't understand.
But I don't want to scare people away from getting cheaper drugs when they're way too expensive.
But I think people are going to do what they do. But I think everybody should say, be cautious when you see his name on it.
Yes. It's a label.
Because when you saw Mark Cuban's name, you were fine.
Right. Yes. Well, he didn't put his name on it because he's Mark Cuban and not Donald Trump.
But everybody knew who was doing it.
His affiliation with it taints it.
That this name is prominent is the problem, and it is what's going to keep people from doing what they should be doing, which is finding the best possible drugs. So you're saying don't be afraid to get the drugs you need
it's
for
a
your
marketplace.
family.
It'll take you to Eli Lilly or wherever, but you'll get the discount and you can get your drugs cheaper. That's a good thing for all of
see
us.
Wow,
how it
how
works,
simple is
and
that, Alyssa?
If it works for you all, do it. If it doesn't, keep it moving. We'll be right back.
Sonny's the most insufferable.
Yeah. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Comment below.
Plugged in?
I plugged it in.
That's what I'll be. Hey, no. Why is our flight at 7 in the morning, eh?
Because we got to be there for the 20v2 in Houston. We getting paid
What time?
a bag for it, nigga.
What time?
I don't know. 7 in the morning. So we staying up the whole night. Ain't no sleep.
But what time is our 20v2? We gotta be in that bitch sleepy, cuz. We gotta be talking stupid to these. I love this. We about to talk so stupid.
But we gonna be back on Monday though. Here, we gotta go there, and we gotta go to Vegas, and we gotta come here, back here.
Yeah.
Did they take care of that payment though?
Yeah. Yeah. You got yours, right?
No, I didn't get my
Cap.
half.
Good cap.
I didn't get my half, nigga.
Stop capping, bro.
What you mean stop capping? Nigga, ain't no,
The who?
ain't none on my head.
Who take care of it?
Whoever paid, the owner, who? So you got your bread?
Which one are you talking about?
Okay. Here, gang.
So you ain't get yours?
I got half. I didn't get my other half.
They didn't send it to you?
It's supposed to be due prior arrival.
They
That's how
sent
business
mine.
work. So I didn't get my So that's probably the shit you was talking about in the back room.
Because I was on the gas.
Nah, okay.
You talking
Then
about?
where's my half then? You set the play up.
We not even ready to play like that on stream, though.
No, but you set the play up though.
But we not about to play
You
like
just
that
told
on
me you
stream.
got half, so where's my half then?
You got yours.
I didn't get
I swear to God. And I forgot who the fuck
No,
we
we ain't gonna make over no bread, bro.
Who ass? Stop doing that.
No, you stop doing that, nigga.
And you
make the shit
faking
better,
mad for real. You stop that.
Alright, bro.
Somebody you ain't get your money.
Good. I didn't get gang. I ain't get
Who the did we go
I didn't
do
get
it with?
no
I'll
motherfucking
call him.
deposit. You was talking about you got your half. Why the f ain't my half? I don't play with your money.
I didn't.
I don't give a gang, nigga.
But
It's
I didn't
business,
contact
nigga.
them. You talk to them.
You talk
niggas.
to them. They paid you. They told you, yo, come here. We gonna pay you this.
No. And they told you the same
All right,
thing.
bro. No, they didn't tell me the same shit. They ain't tell, bro. Shut the f up.
Yeah, you click for me.
You fuck, nigga.
I don't even know what we did. Do what you gonna do. Nigga. Now you making me mad. Do what you gonna do. You want that? Huh? You don't want that, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop clip farming. Yes, you did.
You clip farming. Tell me you got your half. Where your half at?
I did.
Why you got your half and I ain't get my half? Nigga?
You did. You got yours. If they send me mine, they send you yours. Bitch ass nigga.
I ain't get no notey.
Well, that's your people. Because your people handle it.
You told you set the shit up, gang.
Ever. Your people set this shit up.
My God.
Oh, I hear a lot of coins moving back there. Let me have a look. $5. Okay. Oh, you must have went to the bank today.
Yes, I did. How are you doing, Chanel?
We got two.
Seriously, this. Get out my face. I'm not playing with y'all today.
What'd I do to you?
Y'all in here bringing a bag of change at 11 o'clock at night.
Got a rope.
Oh, yeah. We can't take all these quarters, guys. We have to pay in bills during.
Excuse me, do you work here? Right.
We can go ahead and just cancel the order if y'all don't have cash or card.
Oh, okay, come on, we can't pay with coins.
We can't accept all these coins, guys.
I was born in 1979. That day we took coins. How are you doing?
Okay, so
Calm down. No, we didn't talk to him. He talked to us.
y'all need to stop arguing with the customers. And just chill out.
He talked to us.
We're a customer too. All right, we're just gonna cancel the order.
No.
Yeah.
We're gonna pay. We're gonna pay.
Cancel the order, and y'all are gonna go. Okay?
He talked to us.
How you mad? We hungry.
Because y'all are causing.
They said something to us. No, we not causing a scene. He said something to us first. Why you? How you mad because he caused the order first?
Yo. I'm saying, but what? I know it's in drive though, but like, what the f on the tire?
Okay, turn. Wait.
Hey. What? No! The tire's flat. God! Look! It's not just this one.
Oh, we finna
Yo!
call the police.
They set the tires?
Go up in here, call the police.
They set the tires?
Cause they tried. What's my phone? We need security cameras.
Wait, what the? Wait, is it better to drive like that?
Yeah, you can't drive it now.
Huh?
You can't drive it now.
What do you mean you can't drive like that?
All 4 of the tires
You
are flat.
can't drive with all 4 flats. Somebody came out here and did this, so now I'm finna get serious because I'm not playing with these people. Who the
No, I'm actually serious. I know how to talk to cops. Hi, nice to meet y'all. How y'all doing?
What's going on?
What's your name?
I don't shake hands.
Okay, what's your badge number?
Why do you need my badge number?
I just want to know your badge number.
What's going on?
Okay, so no, let me talk. No.
Wardrobe.
Let me talk. Listen.
What's going on?
I'm doing it. So we in there, we're ordering. Okay, and since I'm from the 90s, I had quarters to pay. Okay, you can do that. You can pay with quarters.
Yeah.
So you start paying with quarters. There's someone behind us goes, "Hurry the hell up! It's mad late at night. Hurry the hell up!" So then after that, what's it called? The manager said, "Okay, pay with tap." We said, "Okay, we gonna pay with tap."
Hey, you fatigue?
Nah.
See, that's
See
them.
exactly.
That's the
So when we
right
reply
there.
back, I'm calm.
No, I just don't
Let me talk.
So okay, let me calm. Okay, so when we reply back to that, and then that's them antagonizing us. So when we try to order food, cause my stomach growling, I'm hungry. I took the wig off everything. No,
The manager, he's talking about we saying something to the people. Mind you, the people saying something to us. We up here ordering. He said we can't use quarters. I'm like, how we can't use quarters to pay? When y'all start choosing what money we use to pay? So after that, I used my card. I pay for it. It's no problem. I got the money. I will pay for it. So then he's like, oh, we go void it because y'all arguing with the customer. These people arguing with us. They just mad. It's mad the way we came up here. Y'all can't be mad. And before the customers came in, they was all D-riding us. So I don't like that. And they won't let us purchase food and giving me my money back. No, I'm hungry. But y'all serve the people.
You have those our tires? That blue car. You gonna look at it? My bad, chat. I wasn't looking at chat, bro. I'm gonna show the tires right now. This is me on car. Look how flat it is. Look.
Right, so what the officer said about it?
Oh, he's coming right now.
Can I get all y'all's IDs, please?
Huh?
You guys aren't involved. Just whoever was here before, we need your IDs.
Oh yeah, sir. Well, sir, can you help me with my tires? Look how flat the tires are.
We'll worry about that in a minute. Right now, I just need your IDs. They're wanting you guys trespass from here, okay?
Trespassing?
Yes.
We didn't do nothing.
You guys are not in trouble. It is a warning, but we need y'all's IDs to fill out the form.
So he's
So
underage.
we don't.
Listen, no, he's 17.
I get it. We don't have any control over it. It's what they want to do.
He's 17 years old. Somebody has popped my little brother tires. Now, if they feel like we trespassing, we will leave, but we are trying to figure out who popped the tires. That's why we can't leave.
We will 100% figure that out in a minute. I just need their IDs so that we can give them their forms, and then we'll worry about the tire.
Okay, so
right?
you got to make a police report. You need the IDs to make a police report.
Yes, we need all the people who were in there. All right? So that's going to be you two. We'll get there. I promise you. I promise you we'll get there.
Wait.
2015.
I'm just
special event.
Talking about we got our tires popped. Now I got to give you my IDs, and I'm getting trespassed. And when that's crazy.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
So they called job because they tires got popped by somebody, right?
Right. So they're wanting them trespassed. That we don't have any control over that. All right.
I'm kind of confused, sir.
So it's a trespass warning, right?
Who's trespassing?
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's is who's trespassing and Raising Cane's?
So, like I said, we don't have any control over it. We're not trespassing them. Raising Cane's is requesting that they're trespassing. That's something that we have to do.
So y'all came because Raising Cane's said they was trespassing.
We'll get there in a minute, okay? We'll worry about the tires, I promise you.
Well, you not. You want to be like, who called you? Now you want to, like, who called you? We called you to solve our problem that our tires was popped. Where the real problem was at.
Not leaving until we worry about the tires. All right?
Wait, I'm kind of confused. You guys came because Raising Cane said they was trespassing.
We don't know who called. We just got a call. We got several calls out here, including one from Raising Cane.
Okay.
Okay? Because there was an argument over here, okay?
Okay. So y'all got a call from Raising. Y'all got multiple calls.
Huh?
Y'all got multiple calls because it was an argument.
Just give me a minute, okay? We'll figure all this.
Exactly. You want to, Like, bruh, but that's how you talk to him though. Like, come on, bruh.
Wait, Chad, what?
The way that cops be lying is so crazy, bro. The way that they lie is so crazy, I swear. And then the way that, like, y'all, like, we didn't say nothing to them. They said something to them. Like, that's crazy.
I'm just kind of confused. I don't even know what's going. Yo, I'm always in the wrong, gang. Like, chat, y'all really be on my gang, like, dead ass, bro. Y'all really be trying me. Word to my mother. Y'all really, it's confusing me, gang. I come over here, I'm not even trying to rage him. I'm really confused.
Stream, bro, what are you doing? Do not stream, bro. I ain't gonna.
Y'all so slow. That's why I hate doing it on stream, because y'all so out of touch with.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry. That's not my name. That's my second name. My name is.
All right. So.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
Let me put it to you this way. It's just literally a warning. It's not going on your record or anything that. But if you give me the wrong name and date of birth, that's a whole nother issue.
Okay.
Please
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible and as easy as possible.
Did you get mine?
Please do not give me a false name and date of birth, because then we go into other charges.
February
I don't wanna do
21st,
that.
2009.
I don't want to do all that.
Okay.
So can you please?
I'm
put
putting
your
on
name?
right now.
Okay. Thank you.
2009. Young.
I'm just
Oh,
so,
Yana calling me. Oh, she finna get mad.
I'm just so confused, bro.
What?
I'm just.
It's time for you to come in the house, for real.
You do look crazy, bro.
Like, it's time for you to come in the house. Girl, I can't go home. I'm hungry. And now I can't even, when I live here since
I got the money.
Dang.
Bro, is you gonna do it or not? We ain't got time. We been stressed out. We ain't got time to be standing right here playing with you.
I can take y'all back to the Clover House, you know?
Huh?
Since the tires, you know, I can take y'all.
Hey, go in there and order me some food, please.
What are y'all?
Too old for you.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23?
I'm 20. Nice to meet you.
Oh my God.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you look great. Where you from? Where you go?
For actual what reason though?
They can give any reason they want as a manager.
So,
Cause they racist. Tell you that these people are wrong.
So if y'all do come back, you can be arrested because you have been criminally. Okay.
I'm not a Clover boy.
I'm just saying they want.
Huh?
So just like I told, I think your manager, everybody from y'all to all the Clover boys, what I was told by the manager, they want all of y'all criminally trespass from here. Okay.
I'm not a Clover boy.
How you gonna criminalize? How you gonna trespass somebody that's not even there?
I'm just saying they want
Bunny, you
everybody
is Clover.
From the Clover boys and everybody that is here tonight criminally trespass. I can't get my sheet of paper to print out right now because my computer's not working, so I'm telling y'all verbally.
Look, that's God
Okay.
telling you that these people are wrong.
So if y'all do come back, you can be arrested because you have been criminally trespassed at this point in time, okay? Do we all understand?
That's exactly why I wouldn't have gave them none of my information.
I want to ask you this. For actual what reason though?
They can give any reason they want as a manager.
So,
Cause they racist.
Also, so no matter what.
And the people is too.
Any reason they want as a manager, if they come and tell me, hey, I want them criminally trespassed from here, they have that right as a business owner and being a private business to come and tell us
They
that
not
they
no
want
business owner. They just work here. They don't own no businesses.
They want ability to be able to do that.
Well, can I get my lawyer involved?
It's literally a criminal trespass, but yeah, more than welcome to.
What can he do? What?
More than welcome to. Okay. Hope you have a better rest of your night, okay?
But didn't solve their problem though. Their tires got flat. Let's not care about that though.
But I'm still hungry.
The tires! The tires!
Y'all got me fucked up.
The tires!
Hi. Hi, I'm still hungry.
So you're gonna say figure it out?
Just go home. I told you.
Don't hang up, y'all.
Oh, you sit in front.
Hello?
Hey, do you know if they came out there? Because I went out there this morning and I got most of that stuff out, but I still left that mattress upstairs.
No, they didn't. They didn't let me know, or if they didn't say nothing. man. I don't know.
So they ain't never sent me no link or nothing to like. It's
Because
like
it ain't that time yet.
I'm saying, is it like a Zoom or something?
They gonna send you an email. Around that time, they gonna contact you. They don't send it earlier. It ain't a Zoom though.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's not Zoom.
It's like a video thing.
I'm not sure. I couldn't quote it. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But it's not nothing. They gonna send it to you though.
You said they what?
I said they gonna send it to you around that time. They gonna contact you. It's just not that time yet. Around that, yeah. Around that time, they'll send you something.
Cool. All right, that's all I wanted to know.
All right, yeah.
Say it again.
Okay, damn. One wish 25. Thank you for the sub 5 gift.
Just go home. I told you.
Don't hang up, y'all.
Oh, you sit in front.
They didn't even start the fire.
We ain't eat, ain't do shit. Hey, is there a Raising Cane's on the way?
Banned from all locations.
No, not all locations.
We ain't eat.
So we're legally banned from just one right here.
Yes, and it's the one where it's gonna be near me.
Oh, please don't drive fast around these police. Hey, can you go look on that little tape? No.
Hey, can we go to Taco Bell, please? It's right there.
Go.
I don't know why he should have put them in his feed, gang.
Wait, can y'all make sure my phone ain't there?
They didn't come with you, gang.
Oh,
and
no,
I just bought their food.
So speak to the man in the back.
What's that? Get your food.
Oh, okay, let's go Ruffy car.
All right, go ahead. Come on.
You going with us?
Yeah.
Come on, you're Ruffy.
Can you scoot over? God damn.
We go with you.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, when you go home, you should write a Yelp review on them.
A Yelp?
A Yelp.
What's that?
22.
Stop lying, bro. No. Ass.
What's you?
See if it.
Hello. I need another drink. I dropped.
And TTS.
You dropped your drink? I need it for 5 minutes.
Chat, yo, everybody say W. Her man. Okay, stay for 20 more minutes. 20 minutes.
No, I live an hour from here.
See, chat. See, I told you, bro. Ray got a girlfriend. Change. But I got a boyfriend now. She changed. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
That's how shit be, bro.
Okay, see y'all later.
Bye. See you, bro.
Okay.
It's my chat. Nah, like I really feel like I feel like but Friday.
So you keep playing till you get the winning ticket, and you know. So, and once you get.
All right, that's crazy though.
DUI? Yes. I'm not under the influence. Okay. Is that literally what you guys are arresting me for? Because I can't smell alcohol, so.
That's crazy that it don't even look like they solved their problem. They just got trespassed. They so rich they didn't even care.
Big change.
All right. We need something else to watch.
Coming to Google. Can you guess what they are? Yep, it's that naughty little word again that could make any sane person start twitching. Crack pipe. AI. Yep, it's AI. And some specimen have the gall to call it an upgrade. Just giving you a fair warning here, buckle your seatbelt. I'm delivering a full yappy meal with this.
Carmen, while she was alive yesterday, decided to do a story time on how she found out that Corey cheated on her back in 2019. And Corey, because you know people were tagging him and hitting him up, he decided to go live and put Carmen on blast. So he mentioned something that happened between him and Carmen while she was still with Big Boogie. Supposedly she reached out to him and she wanted to get back with Corey while she was still messing with Big Boogie. And he also exposed certain things when it came to the kids, how she's not sending money to the mom and how she has this new house with Big Boogie and she still haven't moved the kids into the house. Child, if I was Carmen, I would have left this whole situation alone. You and
you about what actually happened when Trump went to China and brought with him 18 CEOs. Elon Musk, Tim Cook, Jensen Huang, Larry Fink from BlackRock. The most powerful business leadership ever put together for a foreign trip in American history.
The whole world is watching our meeting. Currently, transformation not seen in a century is accelerating across the globe, and the international situation is fluid and turbulent. The world has come to a new crossroads.
Good then, better now. 6 health essentials in every bowl.
We all know the key to successful AI pilots is making them work. It's not making them work for all your departments. What? It's not connecting.
So there's a theory that I want to share with you.
This is crazy that to go to China with 18 CEOs is crazy. Like, are y'all about to do business down there, or are they doing business here? That's my question.
About what actually happened when Trump went to China and brought with him 18 CEOs. Elon Musk, Tim Cook, Jensen Huang, Larry Fink from BlackRock. The most powerful business leadership ever put together.
Man, I ain't lied. Elon Musk say him and Trump gonna get along, but listen, owner of Apple, that was a lot of money that was just there. Like, that's crazy. And what all they got in common? I ain't gonna say it.
For a foreign trip in American history.
The whole world is watching our meeting. Currently, transformation not seen in a century is accelerating across the globe, and the international situation is fluid and turbulent. The world has come to a new crossroads. Can we, in the interests of the well-being of our two peoples and the future of humanity, build a brighter future together for our bilateral relations?
Is that so? Like they were successful though. At least what Trump say. You can't. Trump say everything though. Who knows? Who knows to know? But this was. I was watching this. This was kind of crazy.
These are the questions
He know how to play the social media game. I tell you that.
vital to history, to the world, and to the people.
Now, the theory says that what this was all for was a negotiation for a new monetary order, probably the most significant one in our lifetime.
The post-World War II order imposed largely by the U.S. is breaking down. Would you say China has a substantial say, if not dictating, the next world order?
Yes.
That's interesting. Talking about stuff starting to aspire, I see.
Of course.
And this theory goes back 40 years ago to a deal that most people have probably never even heard of. But what it did was...
Yeah, I definitely didn't hear of it. I'm learning now, I'll tell you that.
It restructured the whole global economy. And that deal made one country super rich, and it destroyed another one for 30 years. That deal was called the Plaza Accord.
Which country was this? Y'all comment below if y'all know, because I have a slight idea.
What is that? In 1985, the United States had a couple problems. It had a huge trade deficit, it had a dollar that was too strong, and American manufacturers couldn't compete globally, which kind of sounds exactly like today.
That's insane. Said it had a dollar that was too strong. Like, how is the dollar too strong?
So the Reagan administration called in a secret meeting at the Plaza Hotel in New York City. They brought in France, West Germany, Japan, and the UK. And behind closed doors, they made a deal. The deal was other countries agreed to manipulate the currency markets to weaken the US dollar, specifically against the Japanese yen. Now, why would the US want to do that? Well, because what happened then was the yen doubled in value almost overnight.
Imagine the people that made money off of that.
Japanese exports became really expensive, and American goods became cheap by comparison. So the trade deficit got smaller, and America became more competitive in manufacturing. Now, in exchange, Japan got something as well. Japanese companies were allowed to invest heavily into the United States. So companies like Toyota, Honda, Nissan started to build factories here in America.
Oh, Toyota. I thought he said, I don't know why I was thinking he was talking about Tesla. I'm tripping.
Japanese money flooded into U.S. real estate, U.S. treasuries, and U.S. businesses. And for a little while, everyone was winning. But here's what happened to Japan. When their currency doubled that fast, their whole economy, which was mostly export-driven, sort of seized up. So Japan...
Why is that, though? Like, if your economy doubled, why would it go down? I guess because stuff costs so much, they can't buy it no more.
And tried to compensate and save their economy by flooding it with cheap money. That cheap money...
Okay. Was worth more than California. That's crazy.
Money created the biggest asset bubble in modern history. Real estate, stocks, everything went parabolic. And Japan spent the next 30 years trying to dig itself out of that hole. History calls it the lost decades.
Why does it sound like a lot of money was made? How was it a hole? I don't get what a hole was at.
And to this day, Japan never fully recovered. Okay, so how does this relate to China? How it relates to China is because I don't think the real negotiation was about tariffs. There's a possibility that what they talked about...
Say a possibility, I see.
...was a rough draft of a new Plaza Accord. Why we think this is because China first proposed this deal themselves in October 2025 to Scott Bessent. Except,
Who is Scott Bassett? I don't know. China plays Trump soft spot for offering investments in the United States. I don't know. Tell you something. It's not my zone, but always never hurts to learn something about something.
China's not going to let their currency get plaza accorded the way Japan got, because they watched Japan get destroyed by a currency revaluation.
Power their play with IAMS.
But Japan still look like they don't look like they losing. They look like they still up in the world though.
It won't be a revaluation of the dollar against the yuan. It'll be done through another asset. The theory is that this asset is
like crypto, probably. April, hold on. The most unwavering by the dip, forcing gold.
Probably going to be gold. And if that is right, it could change everything. It's going to change what it means for the dollar.
Yeah, because gold is definitely at an all-time high, I tell you that.
What it means for inflation, what it means for your savings, your investments, and probably the whole money system itself. So with that said,
we know eventually that the money system is changing slowly but surely. That's why crypto is where it's at, because it ain't, it ain't centralized.
Let's speculate together on why this is happening, what this deal might look like, and what this means for the U.S. economy and our wallets. So with that said, let's get into it.
Bro, he just got into the video. You took 5 minutes to say, let's get into the video? Bro, you crazy.
Hi, my name is Andre Jick. Hope you're doing well. Come for the finance and stay for China. So to understand this deal and why this is being negotiated right now, we need to understand what's actually happening in the world at this moment. So
what's happening? I don't know. Everything is happening. The world is going in several different directions.
Let's start with what Xi Jinping said in his opening statement about something called the Thucydides trap.
I wish they would have. They definitely something I guess they wouldn't have filmed. We ain't gonna find out. We can never find out. Trump said what he said, but what does that mean? We don't know the truth what he says.
Can China and the United States overcome the Thucydides trap? And
what is that? What does that mean? Comment below if y'all know what that means, because I don't.
Create a new paradigm of major country relations.
Now, the Thucydides trap is a theory from
look at him. He gonna tell us what it means.
Political science. It's actually named after an ancient Greek.
It was made for that a rising.
Historian who studied the war between Athens and Sparta around 400 BC. And what Thucydides noticed was this. When a rising power starts threatening the dominance of an existing power, the result is almost always war. That's because fear, pride, and competition makes conflict almost inevitable.
Nah, people pride, boy. Pride with other people's lives is what's so crazy to me.
So after studying cases throughout history, they found 16 cases where a rising power challenged a ruling one. And in 12 of the 16, they ended in war. So Xi Jinping's like, hey, we both know China is a rising superpower, and we both know how this story usually ends. Let's not do that.
Let's not do that. We ain't got time or patience for that. I like that. I like that. I like what him saying that.
Now, to understand why it's all happening right now, we have to look at the most important thing, which is the flow of energy. Because whoever controls the flow of energy controls leverage and what's called capital flow, aka where money goes. Now we know that the Strait of Hormuz controls roughly 20% of the world's energy.
Listen, because that is causing some friction right now, I'll tell you that.
And since the US-Israeli war with Iran started earlier this year, the strait has been closed. And it is still closed. We can see that in the data. The official story we've been told for months is that this will get resolved quickly, right? The peace deal is coming, Hormuz will reopen, everything will go back to normal, And the stock markets have been pricing in this perfect assumption. But the data
until it's not,
is telling us a completely different story. The story it's telling us is that the world has been drawing down its emergency oil reserves to compensate for the closure. And those reserves are starting to run out. Bloomberg reported that global oil inventories will hit operational stress levels by about June.
Well, that's why Tesla did what they did and created all them electrical vehicles, so they ain't even got to worry about it.
Minimum floor levels, meaning the bare minimum that's needed to keep things like pipelines running and refineries operating, those will run out by about September. And Jeff Curry, who is the ex-head of commodities at Goldman Sachs, on Bloomberg.
But none of them know the no. He definitely don't know the no either.
Bloomberg said, parts of Europe and Asia are already in shortage right now.
There's a big difference between a deficit and a shortage. We're in a deficit. Demand is above supply. We are drawing inventories. And so you're borrowing oil from the future right now.
The U.S. hits critical levels around July 4th. Even the CEOs of Chevron, ConocoPhillips, and Saudi Aramco are all giving interviews where they're saying that they're worried about the supply of oil.
The U.S. can't make up all of that supply. Inventories in the system are being drawn down, and the supply situation is tightening, and that's a concern.
Morgan Stanley put out research saying there's essentially no demand destruction in oil until prices hit $140 a barrel. But for some reason, oil is still under $100. Someone's been using the media and the paper markets to calm everything down. And
so you know who that someone is. You talking about someone. We know who that someone is. That's what he being. This is funny.
Stabilize the whole global financial system. Right? Things like oil and rates and volatility are all being managed. They're buying the U.S. some time.
Minutes before each market-moving announcement, suspiciously timed trades made investors about $2.6 billion, betting oil prices would drop, and now the DOJ is investigating.
Now, while all of this is happening, I also think we're being sold a Hollywood story. Because the official White House press release from the Beijing summit said both Trump and Xi agree that Iran could never have a nuclear weapon. So they want people to think of this story as kind of like a Hollywood movie of good guys versus bad guys.
But here's the problem. You named the allies of China. They're all dirtbags. They're aligned with the worst people in the world. They're
You talking about they all dirtbags. That's crazy.
They're buying oil cheaply from Iran, keeping their war machine going. Same thing with Russia.
It definitely is, and they definitely still getting it. We just ain't getting it.
If China stopped buying Iranian oil or threatened to do it, the war in Iran would be over.
Okay, here's how you know that.
And that's 100% true. But dare say we're not getting into it. That ain't our business. That's your problem. Just don't touch our shit.
All of that is theater. China has nuclear technology. Russia has nuclear technology. And Russia has been Iran's closest ally throughout this whole conflict. Russia and China have every motive in the world to pressure the West. Either one of those countries, if they wanted, could easily give Iran a nuke. Right, here you go, Iran. Have fun. Go use that as leverage.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right,
How you think they afford their nukes?
That's how much I was paying. Okay, I picked up the car.
But they haven't done that. Why? I think it's because they already have all the leverage they need. A closed strait is slowly draining the world's oil supply, and that is worth more to Russia, Iran, and arguably China than a nuclear war.
Because they already got their pipes. They good. They getting oil.
The strait being closed is their economic weapon of choice. So when they all sit down and say, yeah, Iran could never have a nuclear weapon, right? That is all just virtue signaling. It's all theater, and you're being told that Hollywood story. I believe the real story is that China and Russia are using Iran as a proxy, as a middleman to put pressure on the West so that they could get favorable leverage in this new monetary deal. Now, who actually benefits from this is Russia, Iran, and China, because the longer Hormuz stays closed, the more urgently the United States needs to make a deal before its financial markets get exposed by the reality of the broken supply chains. Right? And China now has enough economic power to buy themselves a seat at the table of this new global monetary restructuring.
It's funny. This is funny, though. All assuming, though, but got some good points. People know how to tell a story, I tell you that.
So this theory says that is why Trump flew to China with 18 CEOs. He's like, all right, guys, let's make a deal. Right? And here's what this theory says they've been trying to build. And there's two parts to it. There's the part that's been made public, and there's another part that hasn't. So the public part is this. According to reports from Bloomberg and the New York Times, Trump and Xi are considering a deal where China invests $1 trillion into the United States. And most of that money will be used to build factories in America. So think manufacturing plants, supply chains, industrial infrastructure, and guess what? That is the same strategy Japanese automakers ran in the 1980s after the Plaza Accord. Toyota,
That is. Okay.
Honda, Nissan.
It's hard to hide stuff with data. Nah, I'll tell you that.
Building their cars in America, right? Except this time it's Chinese capital or money. And the scale of this is way bigger. Now, that sounds like a win for America, and Trump can say that this will bring back jobs, factories, investments, and in some ways it is. But if you remember, China proposed this deal first in October 2025 during negotiations in Madrid. China gave
before. I'm starting to add up now. It is starting to add up before it closed.
This offer to Secretary Scott Bessent. And the terms were this. China is going to flood the U.S. with investment money, but in exchange, the U.S. has to roll back national security restrictions on Chinese deals and get rid of tariffs for Chinese-owned factories built here in the U.S.
Chinese analyst Henry Wong says Beijing has leverage over Iran as its largest trading partner. He believes Xi could provide a much-needed off-ramp for Trump, but it's likely to come at a price. Xi wants a reduction.
No, it's going to come at a price. Everything come at a price. Well, that's why they don't care. This all part of the plan.
In tariffs, removal of export controls on advanced semiconductors, and sanctions lifted. But what he wants most is Taiwan.
So the question you have to ask is, well, why would China want this? What does China get out of investing $1 trillion into America, right? Because it's not a charity case. So think about what they're
talking about. They want Taiwan.
Actually buying with this money. They are buying market access because America is the biggest consumer market in the world and China's export economy needs it, right? They're buying monetary legitimacy, a seat at the table when the global financial system gets restructured. And gold appreciation, right? Because if this deal triggers a repricing of gold, China's huge reserves explode in value. The $1 trillion investment could potentially pay for itself. And then there's almost certainly something else that's kind of implied in all of this, which is Taiwan and rare earths.
It's also critical for America's economy. Taiwan produces more than 90% of the world's most advanced semiconductors, crucial for AI and defense, making Taiwan ground zero for a global supply chain.
See, the coexistence between the two superpowers, between China and America, they both know that this Thucydides trap usually ends in war. But China's not going to make the same mistake Japan made. Remember, Japan let their currency get doubled in value overnight. It destroyed them for 30 years. China will not allow for a direct revaluation of the yuan against the dollar. That is their hard line. Here's what China's going to do instead. They can allow for another asset to reprice. They can use that asset as an escape valve for this repricing. That asset is most likely gold. Here's why. The United States government holds over 8,000 tons of gold. But here's the thing. On the US government's books, the gold is valued at only $42 an ounce. That is still the price today, which was set way back in 1973.
You know that's not the case.
The actual market price of gold right now is somewhere over $4,500 per ounce, which means the US is sitting on a balance sheet that is dramatically understated. Right? Now, China also holds insane amount of gold reserves. We don't really know how much gold they have, but they have a lot. And unlike the US, China has been aggressively accumulating more gold for years. And according to research from Luke Roman at FFTT, for 5 of the last 6 months, the single biggest export out of the United States, bigger than oil, bigger than pharmaceuticals, bigger than aircraft engines, has been gold, something called non-monetary gold. Physical gold is leaving America.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's interesting.
Where is it going? It's going to
China. You know it. You know it's going to China.
To China. Or Switzerland first, and then eventually to China. Right? Why is that such a big deal? It's a big deal because there's a rule of thumb that has held true throughout basically most of history. The rule is that the country exporting its gold is usually the one losing, and the country importing gold is usually the one winning. For example, think about what happened to Great Britain in the early 20th century. As the British Empire declined, gold left London and came into New York. And by the time World War II ended, America held more than half of all the world's gold. That gold pile is literally why the dollar became the world's reserve currency. The country with the gold writes the rules.
We're one of the only social media agencies that guarantees 1 million views or you don't even pay. But honestly, that is just kind of what we say for marketing. If you give me 15 seconds, I'll explain how this actually works. So what actually happens is after 90 days of...
Ironically, you don't see China and all their financial power coming to meet Trump here in America. It's the other way around, right? And
You got some points.
right now in 2020,
Well, they have, though.
26, the United States is the single biggest exporter of gold in the world. It's going to China. Right? This is the silhouette of a monetary transition that's happening right now. It's not 100% for sure, but these are sort of like the fingerprints of a...
What you doing in there? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Comment below. What? Chili's, where was that? That was in DC.
I'm telling you, man, social media is the gift and the curse, bro. This shit is the gift and... Hey, dog, is that you on your social media?
That's all me.
You stay on that.
I control it because I want to make sure that the narrative is controlled by me. I don't.
He said the narrative is controlled by me.
Filet, so she can use the bathroom. I say, well, we can go, cause we late and I gotta get some gas. You can go. Well, I'm going to a new gas station. You can go use the restroom.
$1,000 trading just 60 minutes each morning while live streaming the entire thing for free on YouTube in front of over 3,000 people. But I didn't start risking thousands per trade. I originally built this strategy risking around $50 per trade. And what most people don't realize is you can start trading with as little as $4. Learn the strategy with tiny risk, build consistency, and then slowly scale it step by step over time. The strategy is super simple. The time commitment is small enough that it works even if you have a full-time job, because I only trade about 60 minutes each morning. Some days I'm even done faster than that. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how I would start day trading if my goal was to make $250 a day on average, and what the actual growth path looks like from starting small all the way to scaling bigger and bigger over time. We're gonna go over the 4 major steps to this process. What I would trade, what my actual trading plan and schedule to make something like $250 a day. If you capture a 1% move in a stock, that's gonna take $10,000 to $20,000 worth of cash in your account to get $100 to $200 worth of movement from that. Whereas with futures, to get $100 worth of movement, you really only need something like $50 to $100 in your account. And so the ability to start really small is extremely powerful. And as a beginning trader, you want to be able to start small. You don't want to be able to have to risk a ton of money right away, because in the beginning, you need to be focused on practicing, learning how to trade effectively, and then scale and focus on the money futures and the NASDAQ index futures. You can also trade oil futures, gold futures, there's even crypto futures, but essentially you're trading the most liquid assets in the world, which allow you to scale really easily. They're very well regulated, and so you can trade on safe brokerage platforms, so you're not accidentally putting your money in a place that's kind of shady. So what you have to have is a strategy, something you are consistently focusing on executing every single day. The thing that changed me from being consistently losing money to being consistently profitable was not showing up to the market trying to react to how it was moving that specific day, but instead having a plan of what I wanted to see the market do that day if I was going to make a trade. Essentially, the market had to fit me versus me trying to fit the market. Because if you do that,
Which rubber band? The small ones? Jeez. You didn't build it with no $0, I tell you that. You was a lawyer. How you gonna say she built it with $0? Oh, honey.
Talk to you about Thomas Massie. I want to talk about Thomas Massie and what's going on in Kentucky. He is the 7-time congressional representative in Kentucky's 4th district. It's a Republican district plus 17 Republican. And if you know Thomas Massie, it's likely through some of the coverage we've done around his work with Ro Khanna, a bipartisan team-up Republican and Democrat to tackle a number of issues like, for example, the War Powers Resolution, which prohibited involvement in Iran, or the No Immunity for Glyphosate Act, which was basically, long story short, there's a cancerous chemical in Roundup, weed killer, and herbicide, and Trump protected them from lawsuits by saying it's part of defense production. They put out a thing to try and stop the immunity for glyphosate so they could actually be sued by people who had their lives ruined by this chemical. And then third, and most importantly, the one you've probably heard us talk about the most on this channel is the Epstein Files Transparency Act. This really put the Ro Khanna Thomas Massie partnership into the spotlight, where they bucked the trend of Congress at the time and pushed for the Epstein Files actual transparency.
Let's see what's on this page.
I blew up in 7 days, and I want you to start doing the same, but even faster. So in this video, I'm gonna start a brand new YouTube channel and run it for 24 hours with AI, so you can replicate my actions to get similar results. But for this to happen, we need to start right now. Hour 1, selecting the niche. We are going to be taking inspiration from this channel here, Roseanne. Across 29 uploads, they have gained over 250 million views, and their first upload was only 3 months ago. If you are wondering how much this all means in terms of a financial return, this channel would have made 50,000 USD, which means that this channel is earning $16,000 per month. So as you can understand, This is why we are taking this channel as our inspiration. What this channel is uploading though are these obsessive food procedures that are incredibly time consuming. As you are watching this back though, you are probably thinking, Jack, this is food content that requires extreme effort and financial investment. And that's what I first thought when I saw this content too. But after further investigation, this content is being created with AI. If you pay close attention to certain parts of some videos, there are small errors that would not occur if it was a real recording. Like this part here, where there is clearly an issue with the ruler and there is a face on the chopping board. At the time when I made this realization,
No, I don't hear you. You should have been answering me.
You should know. I shouldn't have to fucking answer.
Ah.
They're not in the hair box like they supposed to.
Because you didn't leave it in the hair box.
Nigga, it's only one hair box in here. Nigga, that's not where hair stuff goes. Mom and Dad's supposed to be going down south this weekend because Auntie Carolyn not doing too good and he want to see her with her eyes open. Shit, he trying to get, like they should have let Lyric go because he want to take the grand girls. Everybody except, not Bella though, but Jeremy and Lyric. So.
Not been going good.
No. I don't know yet. I haven't got the reply yet.
You text her?
He did.
Oh. Should have probably told your mama to text her.